Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Pastor Doyle, for your deep and profound words. To the members of the World family, Suzanne, Larry, and Gina, and Candace, and others who have joined us. To my friends of the VFW, thank you. My friend Dan McMahon, commander of the Erie County Council, commander of the Grand Island chapter, Alan Lee, and of course Dave Zarnecki, our district commander. Thank you all for being here today, and to Joe Dispenza and the fine people of Forest Lawn. Thank you for all that you have done to make this day possible. The prologue of American history is filled with days that have defined our national character. July 4th, 1776, December 7th, 1941, November 22nd, 1963, and most recently, September 11th, 2001, marked a change in how we as Americans view ourselves as well as how others viewed us. Today, we commemorate one of those dates. It was on this date, 9 years ago, that we discovered that our borders can be breached, our institutions can be attacked, and that only as a united people can we heal. In defense of our nation and way of life, we sent our young men and women, this nation's greatest resource, to dangerous, far-off places. Such decisions are difficult ones, and these, of course, were accompanied with much controversy. But that debate must not and should not detract from the praise we as citizens owe to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the cause of American freedom. 2 months ago, we gathered here as our nation prepared to celebrate its 234th birthday and spoke about the need to memorialize those soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines who have paid the ultimate price while serving during the Gulf War, Enduring Freedom, and Iraqi Freedom. Since that time, combat operations have ended in Iraq, and American troops have started to come home. This new memorial, located in this field of valor, will become a part of our collective heritage and ensure that those Western New Yorkers who partook in these operations will always have a spiritual home with their brothers and sisters in uniform. The work of commemorating the men and women of our armed forces cannot and will not end with this memorial here today. The only way to truly honor those who gave so much in the cause of freedom is to renew our commitment to finding a lasting peace. Such a peace will come when we have the courage to stand up for our convictions, as well as stand up for those who are in need of American strength. Doing both is never easy, but the mandate set by those who laid their lives down for us is too great for us to ignore. A monument of stone will always remind us of what we asked of those who fought for our freedom, a peaceful world in which all men and women can live freely. That will be the only monument that truly honors their sacrifice. To the families of those who fought, we owe you a special debt of gratitude. Your sacrifices can never be expressed in any words. Your grief can never be shown by any monument, and the void you feel will never truly be replaced. But what stands here is just a small token of the total sum that you are due, but can never be paid. My heart goes out to you, and I only ask that my few words offer some form of solace. I came to this project through the story of one soldier, Frank World, who grew up in my district and was killed in action on April 1st of this year. I leave here feeling that I know something more about all of the men and women who have served in these three wars. This is often the nature of our work in public service. Through the single person, we come to know the greater community. I am honored to have gotten to know both the World family and the community of veterans who have served in the Middle East. You have taught me a great deal about the nature of service, and I hope that we have built here, what we have built here, will inspire others that same ethic. Thank you very much. For those who can't see from where you are, it reads, "This monument honors all of the men and women who lost their lives defending our country in these conflicts: the Persian Gulf War, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom," dedicated on September 11th, 2010.